Tuah Girl just ended her career. Hello you gorgeous donuts. Today we're going to be covering the downfall of the Hawk Tuah Girl because it's absolutely insane. If you don't know who this girl is, her actual name is Welch, even though nobody calls her that. She's strictly known as the Hawk Tuah Girl because of this clip.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
And ever since this clip was uploaded, the entire human race was changed forever. How did this go this viral? You know, when you watch it back now, you're like, how is this the springboard for such a huge career? Now, a lot of the time, after someone gets a viral meme, you never really hear anything about them, or they might start their own TikTok account and try and replicate that, like, the success of that video. However, straight away, Welch got given a podcast by Jake Paul's company, Talk Tuah with Welch, and I must say, this is the greatest podcast the world has ever produced. Like, this is a one-of-one podcast, a revolutionary podcast, a podcast that will change your life with a single second of listening.
Hawk Tuah. You gotta put like an emphasis on it, like tuh. You know, like tuh. Yeah. Say it. All right, all together. Hawk Tuah. Hawk Tuah. Hawk Tuah.
So, you know, obviously changing the world with one conversation at a time, you love to say it. Now, people get really angry at the Talk Tuah podcast, and I don't actually, like, mind it. Like, it's a lot of podcasts are boring to listen to. Like, it's just a podcast. Like, it's not really harming anyone. If it's not for you, just don't listen to it, really. Like, I have no issue with this podcast at all. However, with the information I'm about to tell you in this video, I do believe that Welch will have to talk to a lawyer. I can't wait to have a kid. I'm gonna have the best dad jokes. It is funny as well because the last podcast she uploaded is called How to Avoid Getting Cancelled. The irony. Now, she has had various businesses she's launched already just off having this viral meme. Like, she made her own dating app. This is called Pookie Tools. Now, I don't know if anyone has used it, but please, if you have, please leave a review in the comments because I need to know what this is like. It says that you get like a conversation assistant where you get personalized suggestions to keep conversations engaging and authentic. Like, surely that does the complete opposite. How is a conversation authentic when you're not even using your own words? Using it from this like AI robot. Like, imagine you're flirting with someone and then like later on you find out that, like, you know, they've been using AI to flirt with you. Like, how are you gonna feel about that? It's gonna be really weird. You don't want to shag them anymore, you want to shag the AI. It makes no sense. There's like a height estimator where you upload a photo to get an approximate height estimate while respecting user privacy. I guess that's not, so you know, all them 5'11" lads can't catfish like people into thinking they're 6. I have no idea why they need this. There's outfit recommendations where you can find tailored outfit ideas perfect for any date and occasion. It's just really, really weird stuff. It's like a game rather than an actual dating app. This app requires a paid subscription to use, but that's okay. I used my college savings, I sold my kidney, borrowed my nan's vital medicine budget, and it was worth it. Okay, I don't know why you give 1 star for that, because that seems like a glowing report. Now, the current situation why Welch is getting cancelled, and I believe this may be like the end of the Hawk Tuah Girl, is clearly the money from a podcast, from all of our brand deals, from a dating app wasn't enough. She now has launched her own crypto coin. Now, if there's one thing that is proven over the years that doesn't really end well, is YouTubers and crypto coins. It just never ever ends well.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
Oh my god, she's actually called it the Hawk meme coin as well. It's like, I don't know much about this girl, but is she, like, the dating app stuff? I guess that's kind of relevant to our brand because in our podcast she talks about dating, etc. But I've never seen a clip of this girl ever speak about crypto. I feel like her audience, that's just not, you're not feeding into your audience at all. You're doing this purely like from a money perspective, which is fine if you're upfront about it, but you're gonna see in this video that she actually isn't. Now, I don't want to get too heavily into the crypto stuff because I know you like a lot of people like me, you just don't care about crypto at all. It's like the most least interesting thing to you. Like, I'd rather watch paint dry than learn about crypto. So I'm going to keep it very base level and just give you an overview of it. So before the coin was on general sale where people like you and me can like put money into it and invest in it, there was a pre-sale launch where like people who like are investors, etc., can buy up a large share of this coin. And if you look here, like one wallet has like 43% of like the share of this coin, which equates to $46 million. million. And apparently 8 of the highest owning wallets are all connected to each other, which is a little bit fishy. And overall, this equates to 94% of the overall like value of the coin, which is really scary because this is like before it's even been launched to the public. Straight away, it looks like as soon as the general public like invest in this and, you know, drive the price of the coin further, if this 94% pulls out, like they've made a lot of money and they're kind of leaving Haley Welch's viewers like in the mud, like basically instantly losing all of their money. Really, really shady stuff, like it's on paper straight away. And this is exactly what happened when it went on general sale and she done this promo video where she told everyone it was out. People invested in it and all of these accounts extracted their money. In crypto, they basically call it a roll pug, where basically all of these people have just made like an instant amount of money because all of these new people have drove the price of the coin up. It's a scam. Like, it's a scam. That what they're doing is they're scamming people. It's insane. You're giving people hope that they can invest in you because it's the Hawk coin. It's connected to you, and then you're taking their money. Like, it's one of the most cruel things you can do. My instant thought when I seen this was like, why in the first place, like, would any adult invest any of their money into the Hawk Tuah coin? Like, why would you do that? Like, surely you know that this is not gonna end well. And that was my initial thought. I was like, you know what? Like, I just brushed it off as if like, well, they're in control of their money. They should know like between right and wrong. To an extent, I still believe that they're responsible for their own money and investing in this. However, the people that were working with the Hawk Tuah Girl on this coin actually said that they targeted people who have no idea about crypto. Basically, they targeted the Hawk Tuah Girl's fans, the people that watch our podcast. They specifically said that they don't want crypto people involved with this coin, which instantly is like a red flag, because is that basically because they don't want anyone who knows about crypto knowing about this, because then they can expose it? You're basically preying on people that have no information about this and just love Haley and want to help her. So dark. Like, genuinely, like, imagine if I did this to you. I don't know how I'd ever live with myself. By the way, guys, please do buy the donut coin. I am releasing it tonight. Definitely not a rug pull at all. If you see me driving a new Ferrari, it wasn't me. It just makes me think, like, is this Hawk Tuah Girl, like, is she just really money motivated? Is this why she's making and doing all of these like crap things? Or is it the people that are advising her? I know she has to take the most responsibility, but she's so fresh in this scene herself. I honestly believe it's got to be the people behind the scenes that are forcing her into doing all of these things, even though she has to take responsibility. Because why would she be this insane? It just makes no sense. Now, a YouTuber called Coffeezilla, who is one of my favorite YouTubers, he's basically like an investigative journalist of YouTube. One of his content strands is he basically like exposes these pump and dump schemes all of the time. He's done it with Logan Paul, he did it with Andrew Tate, and he jumped on this straight away. Like, for him to jump on it straight away, you know that you've done pretty bad. Like, if Coffeezilla comes after you, you know that you've like up basically. And Hawk Tuah Girl and the people behind the coin were basically on Twitter Space talking about the coin, and Coffeezilla joined it and actually confronted Haley about it.
What Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the f are you on?
Got him! Is that what the kids say? I don't know. That's kind of past, isn't it? Like, instantly she's defensive. Like, she knows that if he's joined, then something isn't right. And also, why, like, what do you mean, why is he there? He's there to, like, expose the thing that you do, and that's why he's there. It's actually really good to have people like this, because when people were back in the day like huge celebrities, you couldn't really touch them, and now when people like kind of mess up and actually take their audience for absolute mugs, it's good that there's people like this that have knowledge on a subject that can call them out about it. Coffeezilla also did a full video on this scam like straight away, and he exposed that Haley Welch and her team, or somebody like involved with it, has made nearly $2 million just off charging people fees to invest in the coin. So this is not even the price of the coin, this is just the fee for entry.
We need to break down, because people don't understand it exactly, is the fee scam, okay? When this launched, they had 15% fees on trading. They said that this was to stop snipers. But basically what this means, and because the team now blames snipers for a lot of this rug pull, but what it means is they benefited the entire way. You can see in 24 hours, they made almost $2 million from this fee.
Like, on the surface, like, you don't even need to, like, know about crypto to see, like, how much of a scam this is. Like, it's just so many methods to just steal people's money, just take people's money. I can't believe that, like, if she's been advised to do this, or the reason I honestly, it's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen an influencer do. People do dumb crypto things all the time, but this one, it's just like, it's like brain numbing. The guy who's behind all of this with the Hawk Tuah Girl got confronted by Coffeezilla, and the way he reacted is like, it just seems like he's so guilty.
Everyone thinks that, oh, everything's a rug. Everything's a rug. Everyone's here to you. Nah, we're here to onboard real people outside of this spaces, right? The people here, you guys are already y'all are ahead every day thinking everything's a scam. And you know what? You guys are right. Everything is a scam, but not this.
Are you supposed to make me believe, after you said everything is a scam within crypto, that the Hawk Tuah coin is the only thing that isn't? Like, come on, listen to yourself. Why would the Hawk Tuah one be like the morally right one? It makes zero sense. What, do you think Haley Welch is passionate about changing crypto forever? No, she doesn't give a fuck. She just cares about how much money she makes. You're gonna see later on in this video how much money she actually made from this, like, into her account.
This is not the target audience.
Who's he talking to?
The target audience, which is why I'm even doing this, which is what's cool about it, is it's not in this spaces. And listen, most of you, we don't want you in the community. Let's be real, right? You're not great people. I don't know y'all, right? I see some friendly faces in this audience.
He's having a meltdown.
You know, I'm gonna say y'all, you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing.
You know, when I first heard about this, I wasn't interested in it, but the more research I've done into it, I'm like fascinated. This is actually insane. Like, this is the guy who's running it. He's saying that people that invest in crypto are mentally ill. He's literally promoting a coin. Like, the hypocrisy is insane. Like, why would anybody invest in this coin after this? Like, it's completely dead. Like, if the owner of it's saying this, how's that, like, motivating you to invest in it when he's literally calling you an idiot?
We're trying to give meme tokens away for free to people who have never had any crypto before, any meme token. And you guys should be kissing my ass because I'm trying to do something.
You guys actually should be kissing my ass that I'm stealing your money. I'm robbing you blind. You should be kissing my ass, man. Like, this is the most insane level of just, like, it's like narcissism. It's just insane. This is like the modern day Taracon. You know that guy at Taracon that was like riding on that like scooter that everyone hated? This is like him. If people are criticizing you for something you've done wrong, you can't like call them mentally ill and say that they should be kissing your ass and that like everything's so negative. Like, that's just completely, you're just being so defensive and look so guilty. Now, you might be wondering what, like, Haley Welch, the Hawk Tuah Girl, has been saying in this Twitter space. Like, has she responded at all? And here basically is what she said.
Yeah, guys, I'm just here to have fun. I don't really have a full head wrapped around this whole thing, but I'm figuring it out every day, and I'm here for the long term. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Thank you.
What? What do you mean you haven't got your head wrapped around this thing and you don't really understand it? Why release it, the head? Why release it? Why have you agreed to this? Oh, yeah, because you got a fat check. Like, show us the money. I don't care about the consequences. She's clearly trying to play the, like, dumb, like, oh, yeah, I'm just trying to have fun, etc. And that's fine if it's something which isn't taking thousands of pounds off people. Like, you can't use this, like, dumb excuse when you've literally stolen people's money. It just doesn't work. You can't act all, like humble and natural. It's just totally off. Imagine robbing someone in the street and going, oh, yeah, well, I'm just trying to have fun and just, you know, kind of make something of me evening. You're like, no, give us me wallet back, will you? And then when like people asked her like genuine questions about like why she's done this, like this is our response.
The fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual like
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
This is insane. Oh, you've lost all the money at your bank account. Well, I'm just gonna go and sleep in my mansion. Right, don't you worry about that. I'll see you in the morning, bright and early. Clearly, like this girl just does not give a fuck. She really, really, really does not care about like the impact that this has had on people. Again, I know people have to take responsibility for investing in it, but When people, like especially young people, are like big fans of her and they've done this as a way to support her, and then this is how she reacts, like imagine how that would make them feel. Like you're not going to want to support her anymore at all. Again though, why would you invest in the Hawk Tuah coin? Like what are you doing, man? Now it wasn't too clear how much money it actually went into the Hawk Tuah Girl's account off all of this. Like obviously we saw the 2 million figure, but we don't know if she got all of that. This was kind of all in the dark until her entertainment lawyer actually reached out to Coffeezilla, which he's included all of this in his video if you want to watch it. She basically said that the Hawk Tuah Girl was paid in advance from a company to handle the token marketing launch of 125k USD. That's the only money she's seen to date, which is like obviously that's a huge amount. Like, and if she's clearly like being given that in an email and went 125k, yeah, I'll do that, I don't care, without thinking of like the repercussions, and obviously with that being like an influencer where she lives, she clearly just doesn't care about, you know, the people that support her. It says here she was supposed to get 50% of net proceeds after payment of costs to third parties. So then obviously she's going to get like, you know, millions of pounds on top of that, £125,000 possibly, depending on the price of the coin. Hell, this is fucking mad. And I think it really does just expose the people, like, especially the people at the top of the influencer scene. I'd say more so America, because Americans, like, seem to want the viewers' money a lot more than what people in the UK do. But these people who all live together in America, they don't care about their audience. Like, they genuinely don't care. All they care about is how they can manipulate them and kind of like maybe like make them feel a certain way and make them like give them a certain amount of money, and like all they care about is how they can drive their audience in a certain direction. And this has just been exposed by this situation because the Hawk Tuah Girl hasn't been in this industry for long and she's already doing all of this and clearly involved with the wrong people who are complete amateurs with this. I just don't understand why influencers keep trying with the crypto stuff. Like obviously there was the crypto punks and all of that. I just don't understand. Why do they keep trying to extract so much money from their audience? I read in an article that Welch actually gets paid like £30,000 to do club appearances. Like the amount of club appearances this person could do, she doesn't need the extra money. It's just pure greed. She'll be making so much money from her podcast. Like I don't understand why she's done this. It's just I actually kind of see why. When it's to do with this sort of thing, it's all about how can they make as much money with putting in the least amount of effort. And you saw here, she literally probably responded to one email, etc., saying, yeah, let's go for this 125k. Such little effort for such maximum reward, and now it's came to bite her on the arse. Anyway, guys, I hope this wasn't too serious, but I was just really interested in this scenario, and if you want us to cover more scenarios like this, let us know. If you want to watch a more light-hearted video from me, click this video right here. Go on a binge watch.
Kirkham, baby.